Come on back in here, operator error. Operator error. Operator error. Y'all come on back in here. Operator error. Come on in here. Come on in here. Operator error. Operator error. Y'all come on in here. Good evening, Meredith. Let's see. We're gonna dedicate our show tonight to Peebo Bryson's family. We're gonna dedicate our show to Peebo Bryson tonight. Hey, Sneak, come on back in. I hit the wrong button. Come on back in.
Hello, Doc.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. Come on back in. I hit the wrong button. I just went live again.
Okay, I'm coming right back.
Okay.
I'm coming right back.
Something that you told me
Come on.
stayed in my head all night long. You wanted me to love you when you said softly reach out and touch.
I'm gonna stop clicking so many buttons, Sneak.
I was like, what happened? Did I say something?
I hit two. Hey, charge it to me being 60 now. I just celebrated my 60th birthday, so charge it to my fat fingers.
Well, happy birthday, belated. Mine's coming. Mine's coming. Everybody, welcome back.
Welcome
Welcome
back.
back.
Welcome back. What we're talking about tonight. Good evening, everybody. We want to also send condolences out to the the Peebo Bryson family. We lost another legend, and we're gonna play a couple of his songs later on in the show. But tonight, what we're talking about is emotional unavailability, and what we were saying before I inadvertently disconnected us. We're talking about. I love what Phil said before we went to commercial. Wink, wink. I love what Phil was saying. Phil is shame that others put on you, and guilt is what you put on yourself. And a lot of times, as Phil was saying, a lot of times we kind of put ourselves in the emotional unavailability corner because we don't feel worthy to receive anything else. You know what I'm saying? And so tonight we want to talk about
Mm-hmm.
being emotionally unavailable. And guys, listen, we got a couple of hot seats. If you want to chime in on our topic tonight, emotional unavailability, feel free to come on in. Feel free to come on in. Feel free to come on in if you want to sit on that hot seat and talk about your challenges when being emotionally available. Because what women are running into a lot, especially on the dating scenes, men protect and provide. But a lot of times what women want is someone to be have a high emotional IQ and be emotionally present. But a lot of times we men get dinged for that. Come on, Phil, finish your thought because you were preaching, Phil.
Well,
Come on, finish your thought.
another thing, I'm going to change this thought because I forgot where I was going. But
Okay.
anyway, here's another aspect. Another aspect is we men, we bring our baggage,
That's
we
right.
bring our issues, and we bring our damage. Okay, now being a four-time war veteran,
Come on.
combat veteran, I've seen ugly things. I've done ugly things, and that doesn't get erased from my memory.
That's right, right,
All right,
right.
there was a time, and this doesn't have to be military. It could be
Come on.
crime. It could be drugs. It could be any issues that men have where you've done ugly things, and in the process, it hardens you, or it puts you in a position where you struggle dealing with that. So then you add all of that into a relationship with a woman that wants everything from you,
Right, right.
and there might be some parts of you that you are reluctant to share.
That's right.
All right, because of trauma or experience
Right.
or things that were unsavory for a TikTok word.
Come on.
Okay,
Come on.
so and I say this all the time. I can talk more about me than anybody else.
Right.
All right, and you know how our conversations go. I'm like, listen, this is what I've been through. This
That's
is the
right.
way things have happened with me. I can't talk how other people think, but I'm an expert in me.
You got a PhD in me.
A PhD in speaking.
Y'all put this in your notes. Put this in your notes. Men can be physically present but emotionally absent. And
Or
fellas,
damaged.
or damaged. A damage. And a lot of times women, we are not given grace to be emotionally damaged. Believe it or not, men are broken. That's why we have this show. Men, tonight we want to know how you're doing. And we're bound in the conversation tonight around being emotionally unavailable because June is Men's Mental Health Month. And we're here. The main reason we have our show, second edition, is to help men here. Fellas, if you want to come and join the conversation, we got 3 hot seats. If you want to join the
Yeah.
conversation with Phil and myself, because we can unpack this, because I had the show last week. My Phil was called into duty last week, and I had the show last week. We talked about integrity. The week before that, we talked about accountability, and tonight we're talking about emotional unavailability. I was watching another influencer, and basically she asked women, "What is it being married, being a wife? What are you feeling right now?" The majority of the responses were, "I feel alone in the marriage, and I feel like I'm raising another child." Now, we don't throw the men under the bus. The men, we're not throwing the men under the bus. And I want to be a devil's advocate. And the reason a lot of men are that way in the relationship, i.e., not emotionally present per se, is that they're busy protecting and providing. It's a
Hmm.
dog fight out here. Bow wow, rough, rough, who let the dogs out? It's a dog fight out here. So we're busy doing what we major in, providing and protecting. And maybe a lot of times we don't get a lot of credit for that.
Well,
Because
I'll
we
say
really
this.
expect, come on, Doc. Come on, Phil.
I'll say this, and not even credit, but let's on the women's side. There's things they want.
Right.
They want to be secure. They want the nice house. They want to make sure they're taken care of. But if you're expecting to have those things, don't get mad when the guy's not present giving you those things.
That
You got to work. You got to provide. You have to do something
that's
to
exactly right.
provide for your woman.
That's right.
But she has to accept that sometimes you have to be out to get those things for the woman. You
That's
can't beat me
exactly
up
right.
for not being there because I'm not there giving you the things you want and need.
That's right.
That's really not fair. And that dynamic in itself, you can't ask for the world and get mad at the astronaut.
Hey, you can't beg for fish and get mad at the fisherman for being in the
Absolutely.
boat catching the fish.
Absolutely.
That's fair. Now the other side of that coin, ladies, i.e., my absence is necessary for the provision and the protection. Now the other
Yes.
side of that y'all really kind of ding us for, and we get some we don't get all the points for this. A lot of us men, we're distracted, and that causes our absence. And the distraction is for so many reasons. We don't even have time to unpack all of this, and we're
See
absent
now,
and we're distracted. Come on,
we
Sneak.
have good extraction,
Come on, come on,
we have good distractions,
come on.
and you have the bad
I
distractions.
love this topic, Phil. I love this
Okay, now,
topic, Phil.
rightfully so, they are emotionally detached when you're out there doing some shit.
Of course, of course, of
But
course.
now, back to my prior point. If
Right,
you're emotionally unavailable due to either self inflicted actions or uh, raised wrong. There's all kind of reasons why men don't measure up.
That's a
Okay,
good point. That's a
it's
good
not
point.
always because they can't. All right, sometimes they don't have the avenue.
That's true.
Sometimes they don't have the willpower. Sometimes they don't give a shit.
That's right.
And sometimes they're doing everything they can to do the best they
That
can, and life be life.
that's they feel you own man. I'm telling you, we compared notes, guys. What Phil and I do, and just as some housekeeping. What Phil and I do, we know each other well enough that we can feed off each other so well, and we bring a topic to the table every week, and we don't have a pre-production meeting. Our pre-production meeting was 8 weeks ago, 9 weeks ago, when I broached the subject to him that I was bringing the show back. Okay, and so he said, "Dr. Sims, I'm down like four flat tires on the Cadillac." Hashtag
That's all I
Cadillac.
needed.
That's all he needed. We did real quickly backstory, very quickly. Again, good evening, everybody. I'm Dr. Sims. This is Sneaky Field, my co-host. We're here with the Blue Table Talk for Men, second edition. 4 years ago, we amassed for 2 years, 2 years running. We did not miss a week. We amassed 105 shows. This is episode 111, second edition. Well, you had to stop because I had been diagnosed August, September of 2024 with stage 4 colon cancer. I had treatment today. Treatment today. Let's see. Treatment today. Boom. And I'm feeling good. Weight is holding. I'm 229.5. Appetite is decent. Here we are, and I broached this with Phil because I was feeling some kind of way. I kept seeing a lot of TikToks and women just hounding on the men. I said, you know what? I got to bring my show back. I got to bring my show back. And so we started 6 episodes ago. Now this is the 111th episode, the 6th episode of second edition. And so every week we asking this question. So ladies, okay, I hear you in the spirit. Y'all on the porch. You can't come in because this is the men. We want to talk without judgment. Share what's on our heart. Be vulnerable. And ladies, you asking the question. I hear your spirit. Well, Dr. Sims, how can we get our men to be more emotionally available? Number one, and I said this Sunday in my message, you got to ask this question. A lot of y'all, 8 out of 10 of y'all, don't even know how your man is doing. I asked Sneaky a few weeks ago, Sneaky, how you doing? He said, Dr. Sims, I'm surviving. Dr. Sims, how you doing? I'm one day at a time. And we leave it right there. But you, number one, ladies, ask your man. I'm going to give you a homework assignment. Ask your man how he's doing. Does Kim know how you doing, Sneak?
She does.
Amen.
She does. Now, she doesn't know the deepest, darkest, most ugly parts because I hide that.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
Because it's my responsibility to make sure that this place is okay.
Right.
Okay. And I'm talking war stuff. I'm talking ugly stuff that
Right.
would not be productive.
Right.
So why share that? You know, that's like if you're talking to a veteran
Come on.
and you lead with, "Hey, have you ever killed anybody?" They're gonna shut you off.
Yeah, right.
You're done.
Right at the white meat.
We gonna talk
White meat.
now.
White meat.
The ones that start talking, they're the ones that haven't done shit.
Right.
All right, those are the ones that want to brag, blah blah blah. But the doers, the shooters, those guys,
Come on.
that's nothing to brag about.
That's it.
I'm happy I brought everybody that went me back home.
That's such a phenomenal thing. Y'all tap that screen. Tap the screen. Get us to 3,000 hearts. Get us to 3,000 hearts. Phil, you impressed me. You said under your watch, under your leadership, under your tutelage, you didn't lose a man. You didn't lose a machine.
And weapon or piece of equipment,
You
never.
didn't lose a piece of weaponry or a piece of machinery.
Yeah, in 4 wars, 4 different wars. That was my job, and I did it.
You know, you shared something interesting with us 2 weeks ago. And again, you were being vulnerable, and I love this about you. So, ladies, number one, to get your men to show up more emotionally, number one, ask him how he's doing. Allow him to practice answering that question, and don't let him off the hook. Don't let him off the hook. Get him in a position, all puns intended, get him a position where he has to answer the question. But Phil, you were open and honest a couple of weeks ago about Kim challenged you because sometimes you have to answer the phone at home, and when you get on that phone at home, you're very to the point, very professional, very, as a matter of fact, do X Y Z A B C D. But
Right.
with Kim, you hung the phone up and Kim challenged you. She said, "Well, baby, why aren't you like that with us?" What did you say?
Because work is, that's bread and butter. I
Right.
have to be professional. I'm going to be courteous. I'm going to find the answer to the question, but I'm always polite and I'm always going to listen
Come on.
and I'm going to come up with a solution and it's not personal.
That's right. Come on.
She approached me with, why come you don't talk to us like that?
Come on.
Because at home, everything's personal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's a lesson. That's a lesson I am learning. I'm not gonna
Amen.
say I've learned. It's a lesson I'm learning. There's a thing I'm still working with that
Yeah.
because my wife will shut down not for what you say, but how you say it. I
But
don't like the way you said it.
mine
Don't talk
too.
to me like
Mine
that.
too.
Blah blah
Mine
blah.
too. Mine
Okay,
too.
and rightfully so.
Right.
If I can extend courtesy to people I don't know or that aren't
Wow.
family out of
Wow.
obligation for a job, why do I struggle to give that same courtesy just out of obligation? Bump the
Wow.
job.
That's
And I
good,
struggle
Snake.
with that.
That's good, Snake. That's good, Snake. Listen, guys, we're gonna go to a quick commercial. I want to dedicate this song. I want to play this song in honor of Peebo Bryson, and I think he was 75 years old. He had some strokes in the latter parts of his life, and
Wow.
rest in peace, Bryson family. Listen, y'all, can tap the screen. Get us to 3,000 hearts. We're gonna play this real quickly, and when we come back, we're gonna continue to unpack this. Cause fellas, we got to give you a tip on how to be more emotionally available in your relationship. I'm gonna give you a tip for the ladies. Ladies, ask your man, how are you doing? And don't let him off the hook to answer the question.
Ladies,
Men,
bring your man
come on,
in here.
come on. Thank you, thank you.
Gentlemen, we have hot seat. And the only thing I ask is come in and be honest.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Y'all listen to this. Check this out. Listen to this. Oh man, this brings back some memories for us. This brings back some memories.
Something that you told me stayed in my head all night long. You wanted me to love you when you said softly, reach out and touch me. My love is in your hands. Feel me.
Come on, y'all.
I want to feel fire, yeah. Feel me.
I turned 60 the other day. This song bringing back some memories, y'all. I turned 60 on Saturday, y'all.
Ooh, oh. And if I should lose your love for any reason at all, then let my record show I gave you all.
Y'all tap that screen. Get us to 3,000 hearts. Invite somebody to the live tonight. Men, how are you tonight?
Something that you told me stayed in my head all night long. You wanted me to love
gonna let that play in the background, ladies. To get your men to be more emotionally available, just simply ask them, how you doing? Invite them to this show to give them a safe space to do that. And men, because you said, well, Dr. Sims, okay, I'll take the bait. Dr. Sims, I'll play Dr. Sims. How do I show up more emotionally in my relationship? Sneaky said it before we went to break. I said it last week on integrity. Number one, be willing to be honest. And number two, practice answering this question. If you don't want to do it with your partner, find one of your boys, somebody that's really close to you that you trust, and sit down and practice answering this question. So Sneaky and I have dark places in our lives. We don't necessarily offer that up when we're answering that question, how we doing, because like he said, it doesn't really necessarily add to anything. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to, number one, come here. Number two, be willing to be honest. Number three, practice this question. Answering that question, how you doing? Come on, Sneak.
I will say this. Bebo's lyrics. He said, if I lose your love, just know that I gave my all. Giving your all is different per man.
Dad, come on, Sneak.
All right. Sneak. I gave my all. I went to war for everybody in this country.
Come on, Snake.
All right. Now, I wasn't trying to win the war. I was trying to bring people back, and I was trying to get back home myself. But I gave my all. Okay. I give my all every day. When a man leaves his house, black man, I'm sorry, this is all men, but when a black man leaves his house, and you guys live in this country just like I do. All right. They just rolled back the Voters' Rights Act for for black people.
Come on.
Right? When I leave my house, and we've talked about this, Doc, it's a fight.
It's a fight.
From the time I leave, there's pressures, there's things pushing, there's things we see, there's things we ignore because we have to.
Come on.
Right? There's things we do to cope all day. Okay? Even if I go to an interview,
come on,
I have real people talk, but once I get in there, I'm code switching. I'm talking interview talk now.
Come on.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There are things that we do, men, and in this case specifically black men, we do so that we are accepted to the degree that we can have the things we're trying to get.
That's right.
All right? You can't homeboy your way through everything.
That's right.
Sometimes you have to rely, a lot of times you have to rely on experience, education, that type of stuff, that you're accepted by the people offering the jobs, the corporations, the businesses, and most of them are owned by moving right along.
Moving right along. Moving right along. Moving right along. Come on, Phil.
But that's my day. And once I walk into my house, I close that door, I set that alarm, I can go, I made it.
Amen.
One more time. And that is, when we start talking about the emotional detachment part, it's a fight just to leave home and get back sometimes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Right? And that's a stress that's unique to black men, unique to black women. Actually, the struggle's harder on the women.
That's true.
But this is a show about our emotions. And I'm sometimes just getting home so I could nestle in the bosom of the woman that's mad at me.
Ladies, y'all just don't know how valuable that is to allow us to lay our head in your bosom. You don't know how powerful that is. Let's touch on something real quick that we kind of glossed over a moment ago. Men get distracted easily because, okay, ladies, I hear you in the spirit. Well, Dr. Sims, if you say y'all protecting and providing, y'all ain't got time to be distracted. Well, hold on. We come to you, and I'm gonna just use this since we got to put gas in the car. I'm gonna just use this metaphor. We come to you to fill us back up. Now, if your gas station is closed for whatever reason, I'm metaphorically speaking. If your gas station is closed and I need gas, I'm gonna go to the nearest marathon. Now, is that right or wrong? But I don't have time to wait for you to get your tanker in to fill you back up.
Let me throw
Come
this
on,
in.
Snake.
Let me throw this in. Now, women say, well, you're out protecting and you're providing for us, and I feel neglected because you're distracted.
Yeah.
Sometimes that protection and that providing is the distraction. We're concentrating so hard on trying to make sure you have.
Exactly.
Sometimes we get askew.
That's
and
right.
don't get the honey baby rubbing, loving, and all that stuff because we're worried about making sure your next bill is paid.
Yeah, that's on.
Maybe we're trying to make sure that the girl's tuition's paid. Make sure the grandson has diapers because baby daddy might not be able to do everything.
That's right.
So sometimes the distraction is the fact that we're trying to provide.
Boy, you better preach, ladies. And we are not the dynamic duo. I'm Superman. That's Batman. We are not trying to give men a pass for any indiscretion. That's not what we're saying. Don't miss the point. The point tonight is what we put at the net: men emotional unavailability. And playing devil's advocate, we are busy. Our focal point as men, and we're talking real men tonight. We're talking about grown men tonight. We're not talking about them other. We ain't talking about the YNs, and we're not talking about them scattered, them knuckleheads. We're talking about real men tonight. Real men, our focal point: provision, protection. We out here fighting. We get home, we drain from the day. We get home, we leaning on you. And if you are aggravated, agitated, mad at us for providing and protecting, and you get in your fields, well, you ain't this and you ain't that. Okay, we need our tank filled. We need gas or electricity if we drive an electric vehicle. We got to go to the charging station. And if your charging station is behind a fenced community house and it's locked, I got to get a charge from somewhere. I got to. Write this in your notes real quick. Men can be physically present, but emotionally absent. Men get distracted easily. Y'all know, y'all been witness to it. Men get distracted. So easy. Good evening again, everybody. We have 1,400 hearts. Get us to 3,000. Get us to 3,000 hearts. And thank you for the gifts.
I will say this.
Scholarships. Come on, Phil.
If I can, ladies,
Come
if
on.
there are any here listening, there's a distinct difference between talking at your man and talking to your man.
That's good. That preposition is important.
There's a distinct difference between hearing the words and listening to what he's saying. Okay, and I have the same issues. Okay, now through years of my occupation in my field, I've learned to pay attention to people's words and gestures. It's important. But imagine this. He comes in from work, and women do the same thing, but he comes in from work and he says, I had a rough day.
Come on.
And starts telling you about it, and you're watching the Cosby Show or whatever you're watching on TV, and after he starts saying what he's doing, you start getting the yeah.
Come on.
We can tell when you're listening, and we can tell when you're just hearing stuff.
Yeah, come on.
Just like you can. All right. When I'm watching something I'm interested in, a movie or something like that, I can tune out the whole room.
Oh yeah.
And it irritates my wife's soul.
Same. She's on here. First lady's here. Same.
See, my wife.
Same.
You didn't hear anything I said, and I'll say, what? And confirm her suspicion. I didn't hear jack nothing.
Yeah.
Because I didn't care enough. I was looking at that, and you're distracting me.
That's right.
Now, if your husband, boyfriend, significant, whoever, does come in, and sometimes you have those vulnerable moments, there's a chance that you could have missed it. And then he'll be like, well, she wasn't listening. I'm not going to try that again. So sometimes it's a double-edged sword.
Man, you speaking truth, man. Listen, we feed off each other so well. That's my co-host, Sneaky Phil. I'm Dr. Sims. Welcome to the Blue Table Talk for Men, second edition. Tonight, we're talking about emotional unavailability from the men. And why is that? Ladies, if you're asking the question, well, how do I get my man to be more emotionally involved, available? Number one, ask him this question. Men, you want to know how to become more emotionally available? Be ready to answer this question. Number two, invite him here. Both of y'all come here on a regular every Tuesday. Thirdly, Sneaky just threw it out. Be willing to listen to your man. Y'all may say, I'm going to keep the math real simple. Y'all may speak 10,000 words in a conversation. A man may speak 100 words, but in those 100 words, he'll tell the truth. And you got to be so sensitive to your man that your radar goes off. Time he says that phrase, that truth, you picked up on it. Now, the chasing a rabbit real quick, you can't weaponize that moment and that phrase and that statement. Because if you do, he won't do it again. Let's throw this out. We're going to play this commercial. If you want this t-shirt, the Blue Table Talk for Men t-shirt, and we got mugs, go to the link that's at the bottom, at the lower third. Go to that link and go ahead and order your shirt. It takes about 8 days to get your shirt, and we're really excited about it. And the reason we're here is for real, authentic, honest conversation. Fellas, if you got a question, you don't want to come sit on the hot seat, type it in the chat or shoot me an email, bluetabletalkformen at gmail.com. If you want to support the show, the lower third says cash out $ Blue Table Talk. And when we come back, we're going to give you a couple of more ways to get your man or men to get you to be more emotionally present. We're going to play this from Peebo Bryson. He's recently gone home. Rest in peace, Peebo. 75 years young. I just turned 60 Saturday, and I take late presents. Thank you. Y'all listen to this. Peebo Bryson. Hey, Jen's mom.
Close your eyes and I'll love you. I will make a smile down inside you. I'm so into you.
Come on now. Come on.
I don't know what I'm gonna do, because I care for you.
400 hearts away from 3,000. Let's see if we can get to 5,000.
Care for you.
Thank you, D-Fly.
Hold on tight, girl, you've got me. Even if it's wrong or right, the world can't stop me. I'm so into you. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
This was real music, y'all. This was real music. This was real music. This was real music back in the day.
Oh, here's a lyric. Here's a lyric.
Okay.
Back to being emotionally unavailable.
Come on.
I'm so into you, I don't know what to do.
Come on.
There are men, us. We have been raised, if you cry, you're a pussy.
That's right.
Rub some dirt on it. You'll be alright.
I just
That type
told my
of stuff.
buddy that. just told my buddy that. That's how.
So I hope you didn't say. I hope you didn't call him the P word. I'm sorry.
No, sir.
I know. But my point is this: some of us don't know how to express that.
That's right.
All right. Some of us burn out the whole gas tank to get you.
That's right.
The new clothes and the dates and all of that. We got you, and then they tapped out.
Yeah, you shoot up all your bullets, all your weapons.
That's right.
Gone. All your
The magazine's gone. But it takes two, and this is an old cliche, it takes two to tango. Ladies, we're not perfect.
That's right.
We need to lean on you too. And we do have pride. and we have guilt. We're ashamed of things. We've done dirty stuff. We've
That's right.
said bad words to you. We've grabbed you and shook you on the arm when we shouldn't have.
That's right.
All right?
Yeah.
We've left when we're angry.
Hey, clockwise.
We've gotten mad and done stupid stuff. But we love you and we come back.
Every
And
time.
if you're willing to accept us, because a lot of times we don't get that. Sometimes we don't get to sorry make a mistake. I ain't talking about beating nobody. That's just
Right.
wrong. But I'm saying we do stupid stuff. And at that point, they're like, I'm not going to take them back no more. I'm done. Blah, blah, blah. So by the time he gets to lady number two,
That's right.
more baggage. Maybe I can't express myself. I'm afraid to express myself. There's a lot of layers to being a man. Just like there's a lot of layers to being a woman.
That's right.
Okay? Women are raised or they have the ability to express their emotions.
That's right.
But we are raised to not do that.
We've been conditioned.
And
That's
it's terrible.
right. Yeah.
I can't wait till my grandson gets old enough to understand. Come here, short round. We need to talk, man.
There you go.
You're going to learn from my mistakes.
That's good.
That
That's
type
good.
of thing.
You're a good man. You're a good man, Phil. Listen, guys. Listen. I heard I follow another couple. They read letters every week. And this one particular letter, and it's very germane to our conversation tonight. This young lady she was madly in love. We're going to call him Josh. Madly in love with Josh. And they have been dating for a year. A little over a year. Crazy about him. One night, Josh is hanging out with some of her friends. And some of her friends came back and told her that Josh got drunk, showed a picture of her and him doing what they do, relations that Big Mama say, getting busy, and showed them and went into a lot of detail. Josh subsequently, the next day, she calls and just cusses him out without even hearing his story. He said, baby, I didn't do it and didn't say it. She opted to believe her friends over Josh, who she claimed she was crazy about. So eventually, she said she broke up with Josh. He came back crying. Baby, don't do it. Hit the wall. Busted the wall. Cried for a couple of hours. She said, no, I believe them. I don't believe you. 3 months later, Alex, her friend, rolled up on her. They started dating. Didn't last 6 months, Sneaky. Come to find out, Alex was feeling his conscience got to him. Alex told her, we all concocted the story because we wanted Josh out of the way so I could date you.
See?
And so the end of the letter was, her question was, should I reach back out to Josh and apologize and try to reconcile? 90% of the conversation, 90% of the comments on that TikTok said, leave Josh alone. Don't bother his peace because you chose to listen to your knucklehead friends from high school because they were jealous and wanted Josh out of the way. So ladies,
See now?
when we're willing to be honest and open and vulnerable, we some of us do tell the truth now. We do tell the truth, D-Fly. We do tell the truth sometimes.
I'm a little bit different
Come on.
from that. With that story, I would say talk to him,
Come on.
acknowledge your mistake,
I lean towards
and
that.
see what
that was
happens.
my comment. That was my comment.
Right, see what happens. If he has, in this case, it's the man. If he has the grace
That's right.
and accepts her, they can move forward. Now, if he's like bump you and anybody that looks like you, then let it ride.
Let it ride. Let it ride. Because as Sneaky is saying, ladies, I'm gonna tell you something. Because if Josh is willing to take her back, well, fellas, let me share this with you. You may be on the fence with this, or you may have a friend that broaches a subject with you about like this. Because if Josh chooses to take her back, because he's crazy about her too, and forgiveness is a thing. If he's willing to take her back, she will love him like nobody business. God, let me tell you something. Let me chase a rabbit. When somebody has done wrong and has been forgiven, and they recognize their mistake and they will not do it again, you're going to have somebody that's going to love you like you've never been loved because they understand what they had potentially could have lost. You know what I'm saying? Forgiveness is the
And
thing.
you will be their testimony.
That exactly. Forgiveness is the thing. We're living in a society now, one and done. Look at look at your girl Meg the Stallion and Clay Thompson. And some say they're still dating now. But this generation, if you cheat on me, I'm done. And the forgiveness, one and done, one and done, one and done. Really? How many of us are recipients of the second chance from the Lord? How many of us have been given a second chance on life? How many of us have been given another chance? Because Phil says it all the time. I'm just human. I can talk about me. I've messed up. I wasn't the perfect dad.
Absolutely.
I wasn't the perfect husband the first go round. Wasn't the perfect dad. I wish my son a happy 30th birthday today, y'all. I was 30
Uh
and
oh.
I had him. He's 30 years old today. My youngest is 28. My youngest is 28. I was there, but there were times I was absent too, and I was very distracted. But I'm locked in now. This is our second marriage. First lady and I, oh, we locked in now, y'all. I mean, I've learned. I'm a better man today. 60. You live 60 years, you're gonna learn a few things. And
Oh
then
yeah,
we'll
that's
have
over
a
half a
show.
decade.
Yeah, we'll have a
I mean,
show
that's over
about
half a
that.
century.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
have a show about that. I've been here 6 decades. Doctor said, "What have you learned in 60 years?" We'll have a show about that. We're gonna do part two of this because this is such a big topic: emotional availability, unavailability. Such a big topic, and
Yeah.
this is Men's Mental Health Month. We got so much to talk about. That's why we do the show every week, and we're here once a week because we like this to be a very unique show,
Exclusive.
exclusive show. We want this to be something you look forward to, and we want it to really mean something. When you come in here on Tuesdays, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there's no judgment, real, authentic. What's that H word, Phil?
Honesty.
Conversation. You can't get help. We can't help you get better if you're not willing to be honest. Recap real quick. Ladies, how do you get your man to be more emotionally available? Ask him this question. Really, pillow talk. When you're laying in the bed, well, he doesn't know how I'm doing. This is the men's blue tape. The blue tape talk for men. Come back, roll it back. Come on back. Ask him how he's doing.
He's doing.
Number two, listen. Not to try to justify anything. Just listen. Men,
Absolutely.
how do you become more emotionally available? Raise your emotional IQ. Be willing to answer this question honestly. Come here.
Man,
Come here.
to
Be willing
be
to do it.
more
Come on.
to be more emotionally attached, there's only one thing you really have to do,
Come on.
and that's to try.
Just try.
It takes effort. It's counter. The way I was raised is counter to what I was raised. Boy, don't cry.
That's right.
You ain't supposed to do that. You a man, you know. And look, I'm a girl dad.
There you go.
I got 4 daughters and a wife. All right. I got it. With the exception of me and my grandson, there's only 2 penises in this forest of vagina.
I got 3 women in my house. I got Mama. I got First Lady Sims. We got little Natalie, and I got Sue the cat, and she's an old lady, and she's so honorary. But when she rub up on you, you be like, okay, okay. But I feel you, man. It's
Yeah.
you as simple as that sounds. We're gonna give you simple stuff. We're not trying to be real deep. We got stuff
No.
that works. We got stuff that works. And TRY. Fellas asking the question, how do I become more emotionally available, Dr. Sims? Because I want to. I don't want to lose her. I don't want to lose
Absolutely.
our relationship. I don't want her to. I like Sneaky said. I shot my load to get her. So
There you go.
Dr. Sims, I got to reload. What do I need to do to be more emotionally available? Number one, answer this question. Answer this question. Thanks for the gift, y'all. Answer this question and just try.
You have to try.
Can
Gentlemen.
hey fellas, Sneaky, can I tell them a secret that the ladies won't tell them outright? Can I tell the fellas a secret
Oh,
about the
absolutely.
ladies? and the ladies gonna miss me. Hey, King, the ladies gonna mess with me. Now I'm gonna pull a page out of that playbook. I'm gonna pull a page out of that playbook, fellas, and y'all know this. Y'all know this. A woman values a try more than what you were trying to do.
There it is. Let me give it to you. Let me give it to you.
Come on, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Here it comes.
A woman, y'all can put this in your notes, and you can clock this. A woman values the try. A real woman. We talking about a real woman. We talking about them old school, them Gen Z, the Gen X's, and we talking about them real women that wear sundresses. A real woman values the try more than what you were trying to do.
Yeah.
You may feel some kind of way, baby. I wasn't able to do it. You may have tried to book a trip to Turks and Caicos, the Bahamas, Rio de Janeiro, the Dominican Republic, and you can try, and it falls through. Spirit went out of business. You had the plane tickets, you had the reservation, you had everything lined up, but Spirit went out of business. And you presented to her. You said, baby, I had this itinerary, I had the plane, I had a budget, and Spirit going out of line blew my budget. That she will break down and cry because you tried. TRIED. Look at you being a parent.
What did they say?
Being a dad. Father's Day coming up. What do you value more in your children? Put forth.
They always say this.
Come on,
Dr. Sim, and it's an old saying: "It's better to have tried and failed
there you go.
than to have never tried at all."
Thank you, Snake.
Story time.
Come on.
Story time. I'm a straightforward type of guy. Baby, Kim, what do you want to do on the weekend? What do you want to do on this holiday? And she'll say, I want to do this, and we'll go there. Or I'm thinking about doing this, and we'll go there.
Come on.
But then she'll look me in the face and say, I'm not happy on how we did that. What?
Come on.
I just took you the way you want. She says, because you didn't try. You didn't try to. You didn't come up with something that was a surprise.
Come on.
You went the easy way. What do you want? And give it to me.
Come on.
As opposed to putting some thought into it and trying to surprise her and come up with something on my own.
There you
Isn't that terrible?
Come on.
To be, and it's a beautiful thing.
Right.
But after you've done something that she wants,
right,
it wasn't the fact that we did what we did.
Right.
The problem was I didn't do anything special. I just gave her what she wanted. Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense because in your mind,
because I didn't try.
Right, in your mind, you thought that thing was her goal, her checkpoint, her checkbox was that thing. But her checkbox is really, unbeknownst to you, her checkbox is really the amount of effort and try my husband did he try to do. That's her measuring stick.
Exactly.
Your measuring stick is, I gave you what you wanted. That in my heart, in my mind, Sneaky, not that I'm not trying to put forth effort. You said you wanted A. I gave you A. But her measuring stick is how much
she wanted A plus.
There you go. A prime. A prime. That's what she wanted. A prime.
But the plus is me doing the work to do something to surprise her.
That's right.
So ladies, some men don't think that way without being prompted.
That perfect. That's right.
You can't be prompted if you don't communicate. If you start to communicate, then you can get him to answer that question under Dr. Sim.
There you go.
How are you?
How are you? Fellas, we got to do part 2 next week, and I need y'all to throw some questions at us right here at the bottom of the screen. Blue Table Talk for Men at gmail.com. If you want to support the show, cash out $ Blue Table Talk. If you want one of these t-shirts, the Blue Table Talk for Men t-shirt, bit.ly/BTT for Men APP. And we got t-shirts and we got mugs. I am so excited. We got merch. We got merch, clock it.
We got merch.
We got merch. We got.
I'm gonna let you close out, Doc. But let me say this.
Come on, Snake.
Everyone in here, bring a friend. Bring a friend that you think wants to hear this.
Amen.
Bring a friend you think that they need this.
There you go.
Okay. No one's a bad guy in here.
That's it. We don't
express yourself. Learn what you can learn, teach what you can teach.
Good
Here's my
deal.
favorite word: glean what you can
There you
from
go.
the blue tabletop.
Come
I
on,
love you,
Slick.
Doc.
Love you so much, man. Love you. See you next week, okay?
Yes, sir.
Love you, man. This is that's my boy right there. That's Sneak, y'all. What do we talk about tonight? What did we learn tonight? Emotional unavailability. What did we talk about tonight? Thank you for the new followers, fellas. Thank y'all for showing up. Ladies, thank you for showing up. We challenge you to invite three. I love three because that's a number for God, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Number is the number for God. What did we talk about tonight? And if you missed anything, what did we talk about tonight, ladies? I want. Okay, yes, thank you, King. King, thank you, man. Come on next week, King. We're gonna do part two next week, King. Emotional unavailability. How, Dr. Sam? How do I get my man to be more emotionally available? Number one, press him, encourage him, challenge him to answer this question when you're having your pillow talk. I coach my relationship clients, my couples. Pillow talk is important. When you have your weekly meetings, you have pillow talk every night. You're laying in the bed. Challenge him to answer this question. And you know how to challenge your man. Number one. Number two, listen. Fellas, how do I become more emotionally available, Dr. Sims? Number one, be willing, honestly, be willing to answer this question. And Sneaky said it so eloquently, just try. If you don't necessarily ready to try on your partner, your wife, you're not ready to try on her yet, get one of your homeboys, one of your boys, somebody you really trust, and ask them to ask you this question and honestly, authentically, honestly answer this question. And you'll begin to notice you'll be willing to show up. Three, ladies, don't weaponize whatever he shares with you. Number three, men, be willing to be vulnerable. Has this been a good show? Has this been a good show? Again, fellas, thank you for showing up. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the new followers. Be willing, be ready to be here every week. We're not going to hold you long. I'm not here for a long time, but I'm sure here for a good time. All right. Hey, Daniel. Thank you, Meredith. Appreciate you being here. And we got over 5,000 hearts. We got almost 6,000. I got to get out of here. But if you want to watch the replays, bluetabletalkformen.com, it goes to our YouTube channel. It goes to our YouTube channel. Okay? And King, my buddy Miss Pac-Man, the Miss Pac-Man aficionado, will be here with us next week. He'll be on the hot seat next week. A good man. He is a good man. It's good men here. We don't have any bad men. It's good men that show up here every week. Good men. We don't call, when I coach individuals and couples, when I coach people, we don't use the word bad or wrong and all of that. All of us do wrong. But we're here to help. There's no judgment here. This is a safe space. All right? Remember, every Tuesday, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You want a t-shirt? Blue Table Talk for Men T? Go to the web. Go to bit.ly/BTT4MENAPP. Shoot me a question. Blue Table Talk for Men at gmail.com. You want to support the show? Cash out $ Blue Table Talk. A backstory real quick. Remember when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock? Slap heard around the world. I was talking to a client and I shared with her, I said, you know what? Will Smith should start the blue table because Jada's got the red table. So Will's got everybody's attention now. He should start the blue table. My client immediately chimed in and said, King, she said, Dr. Sims, why don't you do it? I said, you bet. I got Blue Table Talk for Men, got the YouTube channel, got the Gmail. Started my TikToks. That's why I ran into Sneaky. I saw him every day during COVID. I ran into Yella. He was doing the virtual cafe every morning. I got Rory. I got James. And then we evolved and got some ladies on the panel: Bougie Bree, uh, 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 Mo, Coach Angel, and Coach India. We were having a good time, and then we had to stop because I was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer. And so we stopped for a couple of years, but we are back. We are back. We are back in living color. We got 6,400 hearts, y'all. Thank you. Thank you for every tap. Thank you. And guys, bring somebody with you every week. Bring somebody with you every week. And remember, if you stay high on life, life's going to stay high on you. I appreciate every one of you, all right? I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Love you.